Sagittarius, how are ya? It's your forest fairy here. Nice to see you again, Sagittarius. What's going on with the sheath of Sagittarians for this week? Let's find out. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look, Sagittarius, at what's going on. I'm feeling as if Sagittarius is just taking a break. For some of you. Right there. Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady work. When I mean taking a break, it almost felt like socially. And so it's funny that the Knight of Pentacles came out. Because this Knight's got his head down, making his steps, moving forward, and doing it in a slow pace. Which is very, I mean, your energy is the Knight of Wands. So it's very interesting. This Knight of Pentacles energy for you, Sagittarius, because you're really putting a lot of work and a lot of effort and a lot of time into something that you know will be huge in the future. You're worried about it with that Nine of Swords. That's the crossing energy, and what you worry about, that was what's going to happen. Whatever you worry about, that is what you're going to bring about. It's very true. The wheel is your higher self. This really feels to me like fate. What is fated for you, as they say, whatever's meant for you, Sagittarius, will never pass you by. So keep up that good, hard work that really is a slow, and it's very deep. Like the Knight of Pentacles doesn't really get enough talk in the tarot world about how methodical, how in depth, how the Knight of Pentacles can seem very surface. He's kind of a quiet guy. He doesn't really say much, but then you have an in-depth conversation with him. You really kind of realize, like, wow, this guy's really deep, right? This is the Knight of Pentacles for me. The Emperor is your focus and foundation. So you are really, if you have a small new business, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're really working on something new, this is going to boss you up into Emperor mode. And this is your focus on foundation. So don't let worries get in the way or taint what it is that you're working on, Sagittarius. Seven of Swords in the past. We'll see what that's about. That's the thief of the tarot right there. Seven of Cups. So as I see this and the Knight in the middle, because this is the potential, oh no, not potential outcome. This is the recent past and the near future. So I know he looks a little sketchy. He's left two swords. He's got five in his hand, and he's left confusion. And he's kind of taking, I see this really is taking your ideas, taking your intellectual property. And it could be from a company, from a place that you've worked. You're working, and it's almost making these thoughts, these ideas, they're now coming true. Dreams. Now, I can look at it that way. Or, this is the thief of the tarot, as I said at the very beginning. This is a little sketchy, and you're trying to cover up what it is that you've done in the past with illusion, with, I don't want to say double talk, but saying one thing and doing another. We'll see what else comes out. Because with this Knight of Pentacles, it's almost like you're taking these ideas, putting the work into it to making your dreams come true. That's at first what I read. And we'll just see with Clarifiers if I'm right. We'll see. Nine of Pentacles, you see yourself as very independent. And that could be independent from sketchy investors, people who want your ideas, who will say, yeah, tell me about what it is that you want me to invest in. You tell them, and then they take your ideas. You tell them, and then they steal and patent it or trademark it or do something legal that you weren't even aware of behind your back. You're independent. You are an independent, so you don't need to bend over for anyone. And that's what I'm really seeing with this Nine of Pentacles right adjacent to the Emperor. How other people see you is very quiet, very secretive. They do not know what it is that you're doing, how you make your money, what it is you're building. They have no idea. They want to know, but they don't know. And this card is really, and again, I use the word adjacent to the Seven of Cups. So you could be saying, yeah, I'm kind of working on something. Meanwhile, it's a new app. Oh, I'm working on this over here. Meanwhile, you're creating a crypto coin. Oh, I'm doing this over here. Meanwhile, you're investing in real estate. Oh, you know, and it's very wishy-washy. It's very, the explanation, it's sort of vague. You're not really going into details because maybe in the past, when you do go into details, people steal your ideas or your intellectual property. So this is what I'm picking up. Your hope and or fear. Yeah, see, that has to do with this. The Seven of Swords and the Devil. That's fear. The Nine of Swords right there. And the potential outcome. The Hierophant. Interesting. This could be a new spiritual belief for some of you. But this feels corporate. This feels like traditional corporate energy. So we'll see. That which you might not see, Sagittarius. Nine of Cups. Not only are you financially independent, but you're emotionally independent. And this is a wish fulfillment. So what are you wishing for? Which wish are you going to put the work into? Sagittarius. Let's find out with some clarifiers. You're telling me to bridge this. Bridge this. Oh. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Well, let's clarify this Knight of Pentacles for a sheath of Sagittarians. Let's see. Let's go deeper. That's too many. That's way too many. Let's just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'll do the editing on this one because I'm curious. I'll edit Sagittarius to do this little side story. Let's see. Disappointment. I'm really putting together this disappointment with this Seven of Swords. Someone, whether it be a corporation, whether it be an individual, has stolen your ideas. Is stealing. It could be stealing from you right now. And this has disappointed you. This is disappointment. So you are having, this is planning with the Two of Wands, but you also have to make a choice between two paths, and you are then making plans as to which path, because you're ending something. The one path that you are not choosing, you're putting an end to, Sagittarius. And this is what you're worried about. Okay. The ending. And it could be from a corporate job for some of you. Okay. This is a transformation with the Death card. This is a transformation. And it could be on a spiritual level as well. Like an ascension. And you're doing it behind closed doors. And again, another 9. We have the 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment. We have the 9 of Pentacles. You're okay with your money. The bottom of the deck. That which you might not see. The truth. Oh, Sagittarius. See, sometimes I avoid those little side stories. My family and I spend a lot of time editing. Oh my goodness. There's a lot of work that goes into these videos. And any of you guys out there that do edit, you know. And it's because I love the cards so much. I want the images to be seen. I want the cards to be seen. I want you to see what I see as I read the cards on the table. So this is just something that I've chosen to do. So then it adds more when you get a little side story and you gotta, put the cards up there. But as a reader, it gives me sort of backstory as to what we're dealing with here energetically. And it's a general read. It's not going to resonate with everyone, but it'll resonate with someone. I know. There's a Sagittarius out there, or 2, or more, that are going through exactly what I'm seeing on this table. So, clarify, and that's what you're worried about. That 9 of Swords now makes sense. That 9 of Swords, you're worried about ending something, of taking a different path, of going on your own with this 9 of Pentacles. You can do it financially. If the wheel is turning, you're fated to do this. You know this is to take your ideas and make your dreams into reality. Yes, indeed. If we see the Seven of Pentacles come up in the clarifiers, that's you taking these ideas, dreaming about them, manifesting with the dreams, with your emotions into reality with the Seven of Pentacles. We'll see if the Seven of Pentacles comes up, because that will definitely confirm what I'm seeing here. Knight of Pentacles. Speaking of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, that slow and steady knight. Knight of Pentacles. Let's just see what he's saying. Clarify this Knight of Pentacles for my sheath of Sagittarians. Let's take a look. Right there. The sun. Look at that. The work that you are doing is bringing you happiness, is bringing you optimism, is bringing you joy. Like, there's happiness and then there's joy. There's exuberance. This is what the sun is, and it's like he's holding it. It looks very similar. And the truth is backing you up. That's what was underneath the deck, wasn't it, Sagittarius? And the truth is, you want to work on your happiness. The truth is, you want to do things that make you happy. And this worry, this is what is hindering you. This Nine of Swords is not a help, it's a hindrance. And if there's something that's coming to an end, just know that it was meant to be with the wheel. Let's see what the wheel says. There, look at that. Beautiful energy of the Queen of Wands, finding your magic, finding what it is that you do. What is it that you do, Sagittarius? This Queen of Wands is optimism, is exuberance, is excitement. This is a travel queen. This is a magical queen. This is an intuitive and a business queen. She can not only sell herself, but her product and get people on board. Look at that. Creativity. The Knight of Cups right there. Looking at that wheel is looking at that Knight of Cups, and I feel, as I said, she's selling, she's really marketing what it is that you've got going. I'm curious about this. I'm really curious about this Seven of Swords. And yet, I want to know what you're bossing up to. Where do I go next, Sagittarius? Because whatever you're creating makes you happy. And that's the truth. And this Queen of Wands is finding her magic and she's selling it. So let's go down to the Emperor, because he makes decisions. He makes decisions that he does not waver on. He does not think twice. This is Aries energy. That even if he makes a decision and it doesn't work out, he picks himself back up and he goes in a different direction. Or has learned and learns from that mistake so he doesn't make it again. Let's go to the Emperor. Look at that. Look at that. There's that wand right there, the Ace of Wands. And the Four of Cups. This is emotional stability. Interesting. This is also not being interested in love offers for some of you, because the Knight of Cups can also be a love offer. It could be from a Leo. It could be from an Aries, but I see this as your energy. So whatever you're doing is making you happy, and that's the truth. The passionate new beginning too, and again with the Queen of Wands sitting up there and this Emperor with that wand, this, and it looks like this is the coin, doesn't it? I know it's an orb, but it very much looks like the sun. It looks like this coin, and he's holding it in the palm of his hand. He knows that with his passion and with his work, his passionate work moving forward, he has no time. For some of you, this Emperor really doesn't have time for silly little love offers, because if it's not real, if it's not true, I'm not interested. I've got work to do. So I'm feeling with this Four of Cups almost indifference, yeah. But stabilizing as well, very stable, stabilizing. And again, the Emperor is the fourth major. So stabilizing your emotions to get the job done is your focus and foundation. I'm very curious about this Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords might have to do with a past relationship or a very close, I'm going to say, like a childhood friend, could be a sibling, someone that you grew up with. Interesting. This is very interesting. Let's just play this out. Shall we, Sagittarius? When I'm sort of, and I can go back and forth, where do I go to next? I ask that question. I ask the universe, I ask my spirit guides, I ask myself. And then okay, so I do have to say this. I just did a Leo read before you, and I got all 4 aces. I'm up to 3 right now. The only one I'm missing is the Ace of Pentacles, and I see this sun almost like an Ace of Pentacles here. He's holding that Ace of Pentacles. Just saying. We got the sun and the moon, I just noticed. Just a second. So when I see these two, and if I said, well, let's go to the Seven of Swords, I would have read it completely different. I would have put the Ace of Wands here and the Four of Cups here. But it wasn't meant to be that way, because then that Six of Cups and Ace of Cups would have been down here, which I would have put here and here. Again, creating this sort of triangle of aces. Now, when I see this, as I said, is this a childhood friend? Is this is this nostalgia? What is this? And then with the Ace, this is self-love. Ace of Cups is that you are filling your own cup. Are you filling up your own cup with ideas that you had when you were a child? Remember as a child you would say, oh, if I could do this, I would do this. If this situation came up, I would do this. All of these what ifs. And when you're a kid, the what ifs, now I can't say that now because with the lockdowns and all of the negative media and fearful, energy that's being pumped into our children. And trust me, I live with 5 young people, children. We're going into the teenage years. I'm already half of them are already teenagers. And they're not on social media, so I can only imagine those that are on social media. Their what-ifs will be negative. But our what-ifs are us that were born in the 70s, 80s, even 90s. The what-ifs are almost in a positive, and again, when I have the sun here, a positive way. The possibilities were endless. The possibilities were infinite. We could do anything. We were superheroes. We were magicians. We were, and again, with you guys who went through the Harry Potter, the kids of the 90s who grew up with the Harry Potter stories. This is the kind of ideas, the Seven of Swords, and I see him taking his ideas away from, it could be from a corporation who has been using and abusing, Sagittarius, your ideas. And now, for some of you, if I just want to read the surface, someone was really sketchy and lied to you and betrayed you. That was a childhood love that, you handed your cup to. With this Knight of Cups, I can read it that way as well, but I don't feel that. What I feel is that you are really being nostalgic about what it is you love to do, and now you want to bring it into the future with the Seven of Cups. So let's see. There it is, the Nine of Pentacles. And that's what's making you happy. What's making you happy is that you are going after your dreams from the past. I've been being very nostalgic, loving what it is that you imagined as a child, loving what it is, those ideas that, I can't believe someone hasn't come up with this idea. Like this type of energy. Oh, Sagittarius. These, and as I said at the beginning, you're very vague about it. I almost feel like corporations have stolen from you these ideas. Like when you just have normal conversations with, whether it be coworkers or bosses, and you're like, yeah, when I was a kid, I used to do this, or I used to do that, or I came up with this, or I thought of this, or wouldn't it be great if we did this? And then they take it from you. And so now you're very vague. You're very like, yeah, I'm kind of working on this, and no, I don't really do that anymore. Meanwhile, you're putting all your time and effort into it, and this is what is earning you this, whether it be passive income, whether it be crypto income, whatever it means to you. No one really knows about it because they see you as the moon. You are coming up here with the Ace of Swords and the Sun, first 2 cards out. With that Nine of Pentacles, you are slowly moving into that 9 and 10. We got the Nine of Pentacles right here. Let's take a look. This is how you see yourself. Seven of Swords. Look at that right there. That's how you see yourself. Now, for some of you, I could say, okay, you've gotten all your money by being all skeevy. I don't feel that. I mean, I could say that. Sure, that's what card readers do. But I don't feel that. What I feel is that you are taking these ideas and making it into money. There it is. Oh my God. And there it is. Just like Leo, you might want to check out the Leo reading. You have all 4 aces on the table. And trust me, in between, I shuffled these cards. I even said, I need to shuffle these cards, shuffle these aces back into here. So I split the deck and put them equal parts away. And here they are in a 10-card spread. Interesting. Look at that. The cards amaze me. I'm not going to lie to you. I read cards every day. I love reading cards. And this is the reason why. It's magic to me. How they speak. So what I'm seeing is that you are seeing, there's that golden opportunity. As I said, that looks like the Ace of Pentacles right there. That knight is working away at right there. That the Nine of Pentacles guy is holding, or lady, whatever, is holding that Ace of Pentacles. And you're keeping your ideas to yourself. How will the people see you? The moon is having success and they don't know how you're doing it. Basically, how is Sagittarius doing this? And I'm reading this Page of Swords as online. You're doing a lot of this money making online. So for some of you, keep it honest. Just saying. Keep it honest. The devil. This is your hope under fear. When it's the devil in this position, it's a fear. Your fear of loss, of disappointment. We saw that in the side story, the disappointment. And a Queen of Pentacles. This could be for some of you a mother, a boss. It's a Capricorn. My goodness, there's a Capricorn energy right here. And disappointment. Disappointment. We don't have the Two of Cups. We only have the Ace of Cups. But this is work. Work, 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 work. And I'm going to say, taking care of yourself. The Take Care Queen takes care of herself. She really does. She takes care of herself. At the same time, are you worried and fearful of giving yourself too much money, too much time? Don't ever think that. No, no, no. Are you turning your back on a Two of Cups? It could be with a Capricorn. On a Two of Cups, because as we know with this 5, this disappointment, with this 5 of Cups, the dark cloak figure is turning his back on 2 cups to focus on what hasn't worked for some of you. But what I'm seeing with this queen is taking care of these dreams. She's putting the work. Again, the Knight of Pentacles does the work of the queen. And that's cardinal energy. Cardinal earth energy, which is making this 9 of Cups, sorry, 9 of Cups is over here. 9 of Pentacles twice into the 10 of Pentacles, based on your dreams, with the 7 of Cups. Now, the Hierophant. Again, Taurus energy. We've got a lot of earth on here. There's that 2 of Cups. There it is. There's that 2 of Cups. And what else? 4 of Pentacles. You're rebuilding. You are rebuilding something solid. So do not let fears and disappointment get in the way. This is where the devil comes into play and starts second guessing. Oh, and making the worries. Are you worried about something ending, Sagittarius? Okay. No, 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 no. Not when you have all 4 aces on the table. This is a brand new beginning in love. For some of you, this is a brand new beginning in, whether it be with the Emperor here, with a company, whether it be a product or service online with the Page of Swords here, that maybe your Queen of Pentacles is taking care of, right? Is overseeing, is having success with, that people don't even know she's in your life, and here she is running your business. That could be for some of you. I'm just saying that with this Hierophant and the 2 of Cups clarifying it, that you are rebuilding a brand new, beautiful, solid, look at all these Pentacle energy, solid relationship with this 2 of Cups. And it started with your Ace of Cups back here. Now, this is a wish fulfillment. All of this is a wish fulfillment, that which you might not see. And there's that 6 of Pentacles, equal give and take. Now this could be, when I see the 6s together here, this could be a solid, loving relationship that you have attracted. Don't lie to yourself that this could never work. See how these swords are now starting to come together? If you lie to yourself and say this could never work, Sagittarius, so guess what's going to happen? I don't feel that. I really feel that this is childhood ideas and dreams that are making your money now. Yeah. This could also be someone that's marketing for you. Again, the Queen of Pentacles is a marketer for me as well, especially with that Capricorn energy sitting there. All right. Whew. Sagittarius. This is an exciting one. I see 494. I see 210. Let's get some angel numbers. 494. First one I see, 494. Your angels are encouraging you to express the real you. It's time to stop holding back from who you really are. That is a wise piece of advice, I'll tell you. I see 669. Let's do 669. Know that the worst of the situation is behind you. You are now returning to your true self and will feel energized, encouraged, and directed from here on in. And with all 4 aces, I definitely see that with the sun and the moon coming out, the Emperor, the Hierophant. Come on now, Sagittarius, the wheel is turning in your favor. The 9 of Pentacles twice, the 10 of Pentacles. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I see 910. Let's do 910. You are aligning your energy system with God and the cosmos. Stay light and full of playfulness, as this will keep your vibration high. I love that one. I read that one a lot and I forget. I just go, oh, 910, and I forget. And when I read it, I'm like, yes, that is exactly right. Keeping your vibration, keeping a playful attitude. And I kind of feel that's what this 7 of Cups is. When people say, how do you make your money, Sagittarius? How are you doing? And you're just like, well, playful. You're not really going to tell them the truth because they could take away your ideas, right? No, you're just, 42. Angels are lovingly guiding you to express your emotions. Oh, right there. In a relationship, yes, align yourself with truth. You got the Ace of Truth and integrity. Beautiful. 56. Let's do any numbers that you see on my table, Sagittarius, that I do not read aloud. Just know that those are personal messages for you. Get your book and take a look. If you do not have an angel numbers book, go to the description box below, click on the link, and grab yourself a book for all future reads. 56. Take time to assess what you can give in order to receive. Energy works in the form of exchange. 765 is the last one I see. 765. Your finances and sense of security are being upgraded. Well, I would say so. Look at the table. By angels, prepare yourself for pleasant news that will support your experience of abundance. And that's what I see for you, Sagittarius. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.